গুড মর্নিং, সবাইকে জানাচ্ছি একটি নতুন দিনের শুভেচ্ছা। আজকে কোথায় গেছিলাম ভিডিওটা দেখুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, লাইক করুন, শেয়ার করুন। দেখতে থাকুন, ঐতিহাসিক একটি মুহূর্ত আপনাদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করলাম।
একটু দেখি দিদিমণি আমাদের কেমন লাগছে।
দেখো কেমন লাগছে।
হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ, ধন্যবাদ আপনাকে। আবার একটু শাড়িটা একটু পরে একটু ভালো করে
দাঁড়ান, আপনি একটু, আপনার ছবিটা নেওয়া হবে
না। আজকে আমরা সবাই মিলিত হয়েছি এখানে, সবাই আসছে। আচ্ছা রুবি,
ভট্টাচার্য, তোমার নাম মনে করছি, তোমার নাম এখন থেকে রোজ প্রত্যেকটা প্রোগ্রামে আইবা,
তোর ডিউটিটা
প্রত্যেকটা প্রোগ্রামে আইবা। নাম মনে করতে 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 তারপর মনে করছি আমি করছি, কিন্তু মনে কে দাঁড়া নিয়েছিল চারজন মাইক্রোফোনে ফ্যান। আমরা ঠান্ডায় মরেছিলাম।
আর কি বলছেনি?
हमारे के बाद हम जो बना है पूरा
advance thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
তুমি বলো কেমন আছো?
খুব ভালো আছি আমরা।
হিস্টোরিক ডে। Yes, we made it. We are having the I'll give the information.
কিদা থাকবো মেমোরি।
Yan na rin mo way.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You may take your Sports and Cultural Club Shillong. Yes, a big round of applause for them. And in the singing list are quite a few names here. I will be reading them out for you. Right on top is Shri Sudeep Chakraborty, and we also are being joined by Sutapa Datta Chaudhary, Srimati Jayashri Chaudhary, Srimati Ruma Chakraborty, Srimati Jhuma Bhattacharjee, Srimati Namita Chakraborty, Srimati Mukti Ghosh, Srimati Anima Paul, Srimati Sushmita De, and Srimati Lily Roy as well. In the accompaniment on the Mandira is Srimati Sudipta Bhattacharjee, and on the tabla is Sri Purajit Mondal. Ladies and gentlemen, let us once again give them a round of applause as they present a beautiful prayer Tagore song. Thank you very much, Shri F.R. Khartoor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, every program is...
We work so hard to uplift the activities of art and culture in our state and the Northeast as a whole. Also, would like to express my sincere thanks to a social worker, Naba Bhattacharjee, who is also the president of the Central Park Puja Committee. You are so many, I cannot express my sincere thanks one by one, but few, like Malika Barsharat, who is the devotees, the fans of Rabindranath Tagore since the first day. when I took over in the year 2001 as a Minister of Art and Culture, she regularly come and remind me regarding this project for Rabindranath Tagore complex. Also, we have Monica Chanda, the chairperson of the Gitali, to follow up the scheme in the Forest Department, including this project, where we will tell Delhi for the information of my colleague Bapur to meet the Honorable Union Minister of Culture, Art and Culture, Sri Kishan Reddy ji, who have passed an order from his table during the year 2001. I must also congratulate and express my sincere thanks and will send also the message of acknowledgement to the Union Cultural Minister, Mr. Jai Kishan Reddy ji, who have in West and made in South, who have valuable time to be with us here in this program, and also teachers of primary school and college, and also the resident of 18 West and 19 South Shillong, where we have spare valuable time to be with us, and today is a very happy day. So I would like to, I was inducted as a Minister of Art and Culture on the 27th July 2021, where we have initiated with the official of the Art and Culture and till Delhi to get this project happen. They can come, eat, get food, they can go around, they can see, take photograph, and it'll be this message will go to every part of India, even abroad, where after the project was completed, so it will attract the flow of traffic, not only from our country, India, and even from abroad. On 11 October 1919, he stayed in Brookside, Bangalore, along with his elder son, Rabindranath, with elder son. Rabindranath Tagore, his wife, Pramadevi Tagore, grandmother, Biman Tagore, his wife.
Rabindranath Tagore actually also was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize for Literature, right? And apart from that, he also started an experimental school called Shanti Niketan, and he hoped actually with this to merge Eastern and Western educational traditions. And I'm sure some of you would also know that Rabindranath Tagore is also recognized as a painter. He has painted some of his great artworks, and when he was in his mid-60s. And many of his works, in fact, are still enjoying the success in the exhibitions all over Europe, in fact, all over the world as well. So this is the man we are upholding today, Sri Rabindranath Tagore, and born in, of course, in 1861, 19th century, and even in the 21st century, I'm sure each of us will agree that we are still upholding him. Thank you very much. And now this is the moment that we have all been waiting for. The program is for this purpose only, that is the foundation stone laying ceremony of the Tagore Cultural Complex. May I now invite our dignitaries, starting up with Sri Paul Lyngdoh, the Minister of Art and Culture, the guest of honor, Pa Sanbor Shulai, our other dignitaries, Sri F.A.R. Khartungor, yes, all our other dignitaries to kindly go down and formally inaugurate the foundation stone. This is the unveiling now going on of the foundation stone of the Tagore Cultural Complex. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is a momentous occasion indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. much. The blowing of the conch shell actually is marked on any auspicious occasion, and this is indeed an auspicious occasion. As a poet, right? And he's authored, he's a songwriter, he sings beautiful songs. I've been following your songs in the social media platform as well. And recently his book called A Return to Poetry, I'm sure some of you may have taken a look at it, because these poems, you know, he travels in this book to the past and the present. He speaks about his love for the land, the culture, the beauty. Excited? We are excited, and we will be enjoying the speech that he will right now be making. I now invite the Minister, Art and Culture, Shri Paul Lyngdoh, to deliver us his speech. Wow.
My colleague in the government of Meghalaya, who is also the local MLA, Sambor Shulai, officials of the Department of Arts and Culture, our Commissioner and Secretary, Frederick R. Kharkongo, Mr. D.K. Shira, Director, Mr. F.M. Dock, and others, Mr. Munesh Singh, who in one sense is also our co-host, since his office is right across where we are right now. Our friends drawn from various walks of life. I could see overhead a number of fans, but there are more Tagore fans on the seats than there are fans on top. Our friends from the Sangeet Natak, which is Monica Chanda, Silpi Pasa, Padma Shri, who incidentally happened to have taught me in middle school. She was our Hindi teacher, which is why I could pick up Hindi from her. Mrs. Malabika Isharat, our friends from the West Shillong and Shillong South constituencies, members of the Rilbong Social and Cultural Club, Naba Bhattacharjee, Rangba Shnong, and members of the Dorpa Shnong of various localities within Shillong South constituency, Mr. Chandan Das and friends, friends from the media. It is indeed a very happy occasion for all of us that we have come to a point of fruition where this very important iconic complex named after Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore has come to see the light of day. Incidentally, today, the 6th of March, also happens to be the first anniversary of our MDA2 government. So in a way, this is MDA's birthday gift to the state of Meghalaya, and especially to Tagore's fans and followers. Just a month back, on the 16th of February, it was with sheer delight and pleasure that, with the active support of the Indian High Commission in Dhaka, we had gone to unveil the bust and also inaugurate Utirot Singh Library at Dhaka. A tribal chieftain from Nongklao has today become a global hero whose memorial stands proud in the heart of Bangladesh. And we thought we would reciprocate by having the Tagore Cultural Complex here in Shillong. The place which had inspired Tagore to write 3 of his best-known books, one of which I had read as a kid when I used to frequent the State Central Library and came across a slim volume of his short stories. And it is also a matter of pride that Shillong, with its small size, has given birth to so many classic works of art, books, music, poetry. When we make a mention of the legendary figures of the Bengali community, I'm delighted to share with you that it is not just Tagore who has visited and stayed in Shillong, but you also had Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I do not know how many of you would know this, but a friend of mine happens to possess a vintage Jeep that was used to drive Netaji when he had come via Sylhet to Shillong. And that vintage car is today located at Ansville, Upper Shillong. You also had another legendary figure, a writer of international proportions, Virat C. Chaudhary, and his book, The Autobiography of an Unknown Indian. I am delighted to share with you that some of his best childhood memories came when he had come to stay at Upper Shillong, and he made repeated references to the natural beauty of Shillong. 1919, 1923, 1927, those were the years that had captivated Gurudev and deepened his love for Shillong here at Brookside. And just a few years later, on the other part of Shillong, U Susutham had written and completed his Nibarim Unyutra, his magnum opus, in 1936. Therefore, friends, Shillong is not just a name, a city, or an address. It is a hub of culture. It is an icon of civilization. When I read about Arundhati Roy, it gives me immense pleasure to know that she was also born in Shillong, Robert Hospital, Jaya. Had she stayed on, she would have been my voter. When we have a day like today, we celebrate the fact that life is not just about pursuing our careers, attending work. In fact, I'm delighted by the fact that we have a packed audience today. Being a working day, it means that all of you have chosen to be here away from the call of duty, because deep down inside each one of us, there lives a dreamer, a poet, and a passionate lover of the arts, beyond the call of duty and beyond the confines of our office spaces. Friends, it is also a happy occasion for me to announce that this project, we have organized today's foundation stone laying ceremony with the sole intention of pursuing and actively commencing the project, as Sandor has just highlighted. In fact, I'm thankful to my predecessors in the department, Sandor Shulai, E.L. Heg, and our Chief Minister, who had in the past pursued this matter actively with the powers that be in Delhi. And after I took over, we also made sure that we could come up with the required state share in order to enable this project to take off. We also have a very clear vision that this cultural complex, when completed, will not only cater to Tagore's fans here in Shillong, but we would like to make it global, connect with Dhaka, connect with West Bengal, to ensure that it is a vibrant cultural center filled with activities and programs. We would like to see the exchange of cultures, and following Gurudev's philosophy that someone should rise above his ethnic identity to become a global thinker and a global visionary. Before I wind up, I'd like to seek the support of each one of you, especially in today's high-tech digital world. Please share with your friends across the world that Shillong has added another pearl to its geography, this cultural complex, which, as Sambor has reminded us, this very complex houses a room that Tagore had used and also a bed he had slept in. And I'm sure that the group for which Brookside came to be called has also inspired him into lines of poetry and flights of his imagination. So once again, I thank each one of you. I seek the support of each Shillongite, irrespective of class, caste, or creed. Shillong has got to recapture its essence as a center of culture and the arts. And that can only be possible if each one of us proactively support initiatives such as this. Friends, I once again thank each one of you. We now have this Tagore Center here. We have later in the evening at 3 another program where we intend to innovate and enhance the activities of our Susutram auditorium to make it more cater more to the needs of today in terms of a modern cineplex and a center for drama. And I'm sure that with these activities, Shillong as a cultural center, Shillong as a city of the arts will continue to flourish and gain further strength. With these few words, I thank each one of you profusely, and I seek your continued support. And also, I wish to see you again when we actually meet after a few months to inaugurate and enter inside the newly created Tagore Cultural Complex. Thank you. Good day. God bless you.
And good afternoon, everyone. Chief guest of today's program, Paul Lindo, Honorable Minister, Art and Culture, etc. Guest of honor, Pak San, Sri Frederick Karpongo, Commissioner and Secretary, Art and Culture, other esteemed dignitaries on the dais, invited guests who are present here, local leaders, students, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Art and Culture Department. At the outset, I would like to thank the chief guest of today's program, Pak Paul Lindo, Honorable Minister, Art and Culture, etc., by setting up this cultural complex in honor of the late Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. We also thank you, sir, for your august presence in today's program and for your enlightening and encouraging speech. Thank you once again, sir. I would also for the help and support, the IPR and the media friends for covering this program. Last but not the least, I thank all the officials of Art and Culture, our organizing partner, for their efforts in making this program a success. Thank you all once again. Kublai, Mithila, Jai Hind. And all the guests to join us for tea after this program. Thank you so much.
Let me also reiterate that all the dignitaries are invited for some light refreshments to proceed to the Rabindranath Art Gallery. And for the rest of all of our other invited guests who are present here, your refreshments will be served in your seats. So kindly be seated, and you will be served with some light refreshments. So this comes to the close, this beautiful program, a momentous day indeed. I thank each and every one of you. A round of applause for the wonderful audience that you have been. So please cheer for yourself. You have been very patient and a very beautiful audience indeed. Thank you so much. This is your host and your anchor, Maushmi, saying bye for now. And hopefully we'll meet again. You all have a beautiful day ahead. Thank you.